Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom.
On the diamond.
In the pool.
On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Be great.
Participate.
Welcome in, everyone, to the first game of the Rockland Ice hockey season. I'm Justin Bowman here on WRPS live on YouTube with Tommy Welch. Tommy, how are you doing today?
Pretty good, pretty good.
All right, going into this game, this is very interesting because we were able to see the first scrimmage before that second scrimmage. And one thing that we noticed with this team is that Rockland has a lot of tenacity. Really, it's a very grit and grind team, but definitely an offensive-heavy team.
Yeah, definitely. I do have to say, like, well, going into that first game, we saw that the older guys, like grade-wise, have really become good leaders so far this team. But you also look at a kid like Owen Guvermont, love the last name, by the way, who scored a goal. He's in 8th grade, and he's already showing that good, like, presence. He's showing that good motion where he could become a future good player on this team. I think he has a bright future on this team.
Yeah, and speaking of that, we were actually able to talk with the Rockland head coach, so we were able to get an interview with him real quick.
This is James Avasa, and you're watching Dogs Hockey on WRPS.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom.
On the diamond.
In the pool.
On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Be great.
Participate.
part of WRPS, I did the spring musical and the fall play, doing the tech booth and sound. I also helped film some of the graduations, and I also was a football commentator for the 2024 football season.
I heard about it from my friend Nicole. She was doing stuff with the drama productions, and so I wanted to do that too. And so I would do the spotlight with her, and she would do the soundboard.
I had a radio show here for 4 years. I've done numerous video promos. I've done the Arts Fest. I've hosted multiple events. And for the last year, I've actually been an intern here.
WRPS really showed me what the video production side of things is like, and really opened my eyes to how much work goes into it and how much people and effort and time it really takes to make a high quality video.
I learned how to work with a group of people because we all had to work together.
I've learned how to do a radio show, how to prep for stuff in terms of the radio show, in terms of the promo, for hosting shows like the talent show and Mr. Rockland, and basically everything else you can think of.
Being a part of WRPS, I learned how to communicate within a team during a hectic environment, especially during Tech Week. I also learned how to use all the equipment like video and camera. Also learned how to act on camera when I was commentating for the football team.
After high school, I'm going to be attending WPI to major in civil engineering.
I'm going to Brigham Young University, and I'm studying psychology.
I plan on attending Massasoit Community College to major in media arts.
I plan to go to Suffolk University, and I'll be commuting to college to study international relations and potentially minor in forensic science.
I hope to use the funds to go towards the books and school supplies that I'm going to need in college.
I plan on using the funds for college books and other necessities for college.
I'm planning to use the money to pay for my books and transportation as I'm commuting to college this year.
I would put the money towards my tuition.
Thank you to our sponsors.
One recording.
Welcome to WRPS Rockland. My name is Justin and I'm here with the head coach of the Rockland Bulldogs. First off, pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
And obviously you had those scrimmages earlier in the week and you're finally at the home opener. How is the team feeling going into this game?
The team is feeling great. A lot of positive energy right now. They feel like together. They're looking forward to a big time. They've been waiting all week. Practices have been great. Speed, pass, and everything's on point right now. Now it's time to get a real game going on. I'm excited.
And going into practices, obviously you had your usual stuff. Is there anyone that's surprised you? They're going to probably give it an open shot that really stood out in practice?
Honestly, the most surprising part was how much everyone improved. I wasn't expecting the 8th graders, 9th graders to show me what they did. It seems like we have the most forwards that can play right now and be competitive with high school kids. The defense looks great. I wouldn't single out one person because I've honestly been very surprised with how well everyone showed up and ready to play, and they've improved a lot.
Yeah, and then my last question to you is, what's your goal going into this game? Because Bishop Stang, I think, gave you some issues last year as well. What's the tone you want to set when you first get into this game?
The tone basically is to play our game, which is a fast game, move the puck, and don't.
One recording.
Welcome to WRPS Rockland. My name is Justin and I'm here with the head coach of the Rockland Bulldogs.
One recording.
Welcome to WRPS Rockland. My name is Justin and I'm here with the head coach of the Rockland Bulldogs. First off, pleasure to meet you. And,
nice to meet you.
And obviously you had those scrimmages earlier in the week and you're finally at the home opener. How is the team feeling going into this game?
The team is feeling great. A lot of positive energy right now. They feel like together. They're looking forward to it big time. They've been waiting all week. Practices have been great. Speed, the pass, and everything's on point right now. Now it's time to get a real game going on. We're excited.
And going into practices, obviously you had your usual suspects. But is there anyone that surprised you that you're going to probably give it an open shot here that really stood out in practice?
Honestly, the most surprising part was how much everyone improved. I wasn't expecting the 8th graders, 9th graders to show me what they did. It seems like we have the most forwards that can play right now and be competitive with high school kids. The defense looks great. I wouldn't single out one person because I've honestly been very surprised with how well everyone showed up and ready to play, and they've improved a lot.
Yeah, and then my last question to you is, what's your goal going into this game? Because Bishop Stang, I think, gave you some issues last year as well. What's the tone you want to set when you first get into this game?
The tone basically is to play our game, which is a fast game, move the puck, and don't what's the right way to say it? Don't worry about what other people are doing. We can't worry about what Stan's going to do against us. We can't worry about refs, outside noise, anything like that. We need to focus on our game, and when we do that, I think we're going to surprise a lot of people this year. And I'm looking forward to seeing the development from game 1 to game 20, and hopefully the playoffs and all that.
Yeah, pleasure meeting you as
Nice
always.
to meet you.
And we'll go right over to the broadcast on WRPS Rockland live on YouTube. WRPS Rockland here, Justin Bowman with the head coach of Bishop Stang. Thank you so much for joining us. What are your guys' feeling going into this season? Obviously, this is Rockland's home opener. How is the team feeling going into this game?
We feel pretty good. We're a young team. We got 9 freshmen, 9 sophomores, so we're young, but we do have a pretty good nucleus up front of upperclassmen. So, but we're very young on D, very young in goal. So we're hoping our forwards can carry us early in the year here to allow our defense get a chance to get their feet wet.
Really a good emphasis on like leadership, like having them sort of lead the way. You mentioned the forwards are sort of the older group, so you're looking sort of just more of experience for this first game, just to make sure they get comfortable.
Yeah, we're playing. We're going to play 3 lines. We're going to play 6 defensemen. We're probably going to play a few other forwards too. Still trying to give everybody a good chance to show what they can do early on. But our top 6 are pretty solid, and I think you'll see they'll be able to control the play from our perspective. But we're going to have to really buckle down on defense to help our goalie. Our goalie's young, but he's very athletic. He's pretty good. So I think he can help us out back there too.
Yeah, of course.
Well, our defense get some reps.
It's that raw talent that you're looking for, especially from your goaltender. Yeah. And last question I'll ask, I mean, going into the, all the practices going into this season, what's the one thing that stood out to you with this Bishop Stang team?
We've been very consistent work ethic wise. We have not had, I'm knocking on wood, we have not had an off day yet as far as energy and effort. So that's been good. There's a lot of competition because there's a lot of spots still up for grabs. So everybody knows they got to work hard, or the next guy's going to jump in there. So
yeah, of course. Obviously, best of luck this game, and then we'll go right back to the broadcast here at WRPS Rockland live on YouTube. Before we get into this game, we want to make sure we bring up our lovely sponsors. I Buy Houses, and what's the other one?
Timberlane's Bowling Alley.
How about that? So a little bit some sponsorships here for WRPS Rockland here for hockey. And I mean, we have a little bit of a delay here. Obviously, the Zambonis not feeling too well, so
the blade broke off.
Yeah, so it's going really well. So let's just talk more about Rockland. But what do you think of this season? Because I've heard rumblings, Tommy. You can sort of talk about it too.
Yeah.
Many people are saying this Rockland team can make a run towards maybe even a state championship because of how well-rounded this team is.
Yeah, definitely. I think they have a good shot at making the state championship here. They got to have a good roster, and they got to have like a good crew to get there too.
Yeah, and then we mentioned it in the interview with the Rockland head coach. The one thing he said was how better they've gotten. Like the progression in the offseason has been insurmountable. Like really,
yeah,
it really has been insane. Like the amount they've improved, and we saw in their scrimmage. We mentioned it before. They scored 6 goals. It ended in a tie, but I mean, they're scoring goals when there's 2 seconds left.
Yep.
40 seconds left. 2 minutes left. I mean, this is a team with a lot of grit and hustle, and you can sort of see that like in the locker room too.
Yeah, definitely. I think you do have to see they do have the grit. They do have the hustle. They have everything that they got to do, and they just got to execute it.
If there's one person that you're looking at on this roster to really make that jump for Rockland, who do you think that's going to be?
I think it has to be Ricky, because as I know this is weird about basketball, but defense wins you championships. If your main piece on your defense is not working, you got to address it, because you have 2 solid goaltenders who are right there behind Ricky. You have Colin Rao, who had some experience in the past, but he knows how to get it. But then you have a guy like Hunter Campos, who's going to basically bring up the reins of the goalie shift as we see them in Rockland.
Yeah, and I mean, we mentioned it. You mentioned Colin Rao. I mean, last season he had a .924 save percentage. I mean, that's as good as you can get.
Yeah, based off of, I think it was like 2 games, basically. But that's still impressive.
It was off of 8 games.
8?
Yeah, and that's his save percentage. Color me shocked as well. That was my same exact reaction. But I mean, yeah, we go into this game. We talked with Bishop Stang. It's a young team that they're going against. And the one thing about having a young team is the inexperience is there, but the energy is higher. How do you stop a team like Bishop Stang that really is going to be led by this forward group that is all veterans?
I think they just got to go out there and just play a defensive game. Because what I think is a good thing, and I kind of referenced this during football, as we said it, because if something's not working in the game, adjust to it. If you're noticing, okay, Bishop Stang is getting too much time in our own zone, act on that instead of just waiting and waiting and waiting.
Yeah, and I fully agree. I mean, when we go into this game, this is the home opener. A lot of people here for this home opener. A little bit of waiting, a little bit of a delay that we're not used to. But, yeah, overall, I mean, I'm really excited to see what's going on as we actually have boots on the ground here. Trying to get the.
Looks like we got a flashlight under the thing here. We got the Rockland head coach in the mix. Looks like we got another guy going here.
Yeah,
very entertaining stuff here.
We have multiple camera angles looking at different sides. As you can see, Bishop Stang's actually waiting outside the locker room, just seeing what's going on. I mean, it's definitely an interesting thing because. Yes, obviously, you need the ice cleaned for the start of it. So
you don't absolutely need it.
Yeah, but
you can play without it, but it's recommended.
Yeah, but you definitely, with how even the head coach being over there, you can kind of see. But you kind of feel when I was talking with the Rockland head coach, you feel the sense of sort of like certainty. You sort of feel the sense of they know exactly that this could be a promising season, and it's really just about stringing those wins together.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, we're still waiting here, so this is a little surprising. Stuff happens, but yeah, let's go over the lineups, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, we'll go over.
Let's go over some of the guys you see here. Starting off with Rockland first. That top line: Dan Moran, Cooper LaRocco, David Kane with that line running there. Line 2, Cam McGuire, Dean Alex, and Jaden McQueen. Line 3, Tommy Rhino, Daniel Kane, Owen Gouvermont. Line 4, Brendan Kane, Aditya
Sugman.
Okay.
Bless you.
And then Giella Clifford, with the defensive pairings being Jack Vaughn and Ryan Marr, James Levasseur, our own DJ James Levasseur,
of course,
and Joe Barry with Bobby Butler and Landon Rubio in a duo. Starting goal tonight is Ricky.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about before, James was actually the play-by-play commentator last year because he had that injury, but I think you have to feel he's such a good locker room guy. Like,
yeah.
I think you can, from my few interactions with him, he seems like a very good locker room guy, and I think him just being on that defense just gives them a morale boost.
Yeah, definitely. As we look at the Bishop Stang lineup now, just to give you a little bit of a rundown here. So, number 1, starting goal. So, your starting goaltender tonight would be
Tanner Tran.
Wow, they have a freshman starting at goaltender. You don't see that every single day.
Yeah, I mean, well, we mentioned it with the Bishop Stang head coach. They said that all their defensemen and goalie are all like freshmen and sophomores. This is a very young.
Yeah, because if you look down the line, because it's nuts. Because you got a sophomore. Like, basically, there is, if I can count correctly.
Some of these people will graduate when I'm 30. Like this is
5 seniors.
Yeah, and all 5 seniors we mentioned are on the offensive end. So
yeah,
it's going to be really interesting.
Yeah, but that is a good question. That is like a good point to bring up for Bishop Stang. If all of your star players are on your on your one end on the offensive end, you gotta rely a lot on your defense because this is young guys. But I see what they're trying to do. Is they're building a young core for the future. That's what you want to do.
Yeah, and we mentioned it before, and actually we just got some great news coming from Lucas, but the Zamboni is on and ready to go.
The message.
So we'll bring it over. I think we finally see it get going run. So talk about the anatomy of a Zamboni. I mean, have you ever driven a Zamboni before?
No.
My mom actually has.
Really?
Actually, on the front of a Zamboni. I don't think it was not legal, but like, what's a good word?
Yeah,
not safe is
yeah.
probably the best way of putting it.
No offense, I don't think the Zamboni's actually running. I think they just got it running to the point where, but I don't think the blade's on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're just waiting on the Zamboni, a little bit of a delay, but nothing like a WRPS broadcast without a little bit of scuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We've seen it before on multiple occasions. I mean, remember, my first broadcast was the baseball broadcast.
Oh, the windy.
And that, I don't think it could have been a worse, that was like them testing me. Like, do you want to be a broadcaster? Like that was the test.
Yeah, we just basically threw you right to the wolves there.
Yeah, no, and it was like it felt like a hurricane. Like a winter hurricane. It was definitely interesting. As we have our refs trying to help out as well. They're probably just waiting over there. Even if like half the ice is already, clean, so you would only have to do the other half the ice. But it's already 6:05 here. It's going to be really interesting. I mean, we'll go back to this game. I mean, obviously, first game out, home opener.
Yep.
You have to feel that there's definitely a little bit of nerves here for Rockland because of the turnout we see today.
Yeah, definitely. But as you look around, it's a packed house here. So no update on the Zamboni yet. No sign of it moving. But also, as you see here, we have multiple teams out here waiting. You've got Bishop Stang, and there goes the thing there.
And there we go.
Okay, I'm allowed to clap for that one. That's good.
25 minutes later, we have a Zamboni, folks.
What are you, that one person from SpongeBob? 25 minutes later.
It feels like that, whatever comes with that.
All right, as they restart the ice here, and it's a lot of backing up.
So,
will it work? Hey. And away it goes.
As we watch the Zamboni go round and round, we want to mention that we will have some player interviews going into the first intermission. And don't forget the stats show.
In second period.
In the second period, so a lot more things to walk about there. I mean, really, when it comes to this game, like what are you expecting from Rockland right out of the gate? Are you expecting them to be more defensive oriented or more offensive oriented?
Offensive oriented, because as we saw in the past, Bishop Stang's defensemen are all young students. If you guys can act on that, go for it.
Yeah, and I mean, we talked about it before, but we were able to watch that game, that first game against Bridgewater Raham. Yeah, and that was pretty good. But you mentioned it before. Like, this is a team that's given Rockland fits, especially last season as well.
Yes, and yeah, so this is the first game, and I traveled all the way out there, and it was not fun. 25 seconds to go. Off of a 5-hole, they won it with 25 seconds ago. I was like, oh my God, you have to be kidding me.
Yeah, and I think getting out to that offensive start is huge. I think that's the biggest thing to worry about, because we talk about with this team. It's a very good team that we mentioned with football. It's the same sort of case where there's a lot of juniors and sophomores that were on this team last season that are still together, and that bond is so important.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but if you see Ryan Mark, he has not been around here a lot, so maybe that bond will probably extend him, I think.
Yeah, and obviously going to be interesting to see who starts in net, but we're just waiting on it. Obviously, again, thank you to everyone here at WRPS. Here we have Lucas and a bunch of other people as well. We have some people on cameras on either side, so definitely be on the lookout for that. We'll get some corner shots, which should be a lot of fun. We saw the corner shot of the Zamboni. So it should be a good time, and I mean, we'll get right into this game. A little bit of a later start,
Yeah, I think it's just started at about 5:40, so now it's 6:05.
Yeah, it's good enough, Are you following the Zamboni?
What?
We have our camera following the Zamboni, so that's a lot of fun. We get a play-by-play of the Zamboni. South Shore Bank on the Zamboni.
Yeah, but all I know is this is a whole entire new Rockland Ice Rink. I don't even recognize half of this.
Yeah,
because if you look out through our good camera broadcaster Lucas's camera, all those banners over there were not here. Let's see. The thing right in the middle, that is new. The stands are new.
Yeah. So we'll do. So why not? We'll do it right now for those who weren't here in the beginning part while we were getting ready for this game. We will cut to the coaches for the interviews that we were able to get with Bishop Stang and Rockland High School.
recording.
Welcome to WRPS Rockland. My name is Justin Bowman. I'm here with the head coach of the Rockland Bulldogs. First off, pleasure to meet you. And,
nice to meet you.
And obviously you had those scrimmages earlier in the week and you're finally at the home opener. How is the team feeling going into this game?
The team is feeling great. A lot of positive energy right now. They feel like together. They're looking forward to it big time. They've been waiting all week. Practices have been great. Speed, the passing, everything is on point right now. Now it's time to get a real game going on. We're excited.
And going into the practices, obviously you had your usual suspects. But is there anyone that surprised you that are going to probably give it an open shot here that really stood out in practice?
Honestly, the most surprising part was how much everyone improved. I wasn't expecting the 8th graders, 9th graders to show me what they did. It seems like we have the most forwards that can play right now and be competitive with high school kids. The defense looks great. I wouldn't single out one person because I've honestly been very surprised with how well everyone showed up and ready to play, and they've improved a lot.
Yeah, and then my last question to you is, what's your goal going into this game? Because Bishop Stang, I think, gave you some issues last year as well. What's the tone you want to set when you first get into this game?
The tone basically is to play our game, which is a fast game, move the puck, and don't what's the right way to say it? Don't worry about what other people are doing. We can't worry about what Stang's gonna do against us. We can't worry about refs, outside noise, anything like that. We need to focus on our game, and when we do that, I think we're gonna surprise a lot of people this year. And I'm looking forward to seeing the development from game 1 to game 20 and hopefully the playoffs and all that.
Yeah, pleasure meeting you as
Nice
always.
to meet you.
And we'll go right over to the broadcast on WRPS Rockland live on YouTube. WRPS Rockland here, Justin Bowman with the head coach of Bishop Stang. Thank you so much for joining us. What are your guys' feeling going into this season? Obviously, this is Rockland's home opener. How is the team feeling going into this game?
We feel pretty good. We're a young team. We got 9 freshmen, 9 sophomores, so we're young, but we do have a pretty good nucleus up front of upperclassmen. So, but we're very young on D, very young in goal. So we're hoping our forwards can carry us early in the year here to let our defense get a chance to get their feet wet.
Really a good emphasis on leadership, having them sort of lead the way. You mentioned the forwards are sort of the older group, so you're looking sort of just more of experience for this first game, just to make sure they get comfortable.
Yeah, we're playing. We're going to play 3 lines. We're going to play 6 defensemen. We're probably going to play a few other forwards too. Still trying to give everybody a good chance to show what they can do early on. But our top 6 are pretty solid, and I think you'll see they'll be able to control the play from our perspective. But we're going to have to really buckle down on defense to help our goalie. Our goalie's young, but he's very athletic. He's pretty good. So I think he can help us out back there too.
Yeah, of course.
Well, our defense get some reps.
It's that raw talent that you're looking for, especially from your goaltender. Yeah. And last question I'll ask, going into the all the practices going into this season, what's the one thing that stood out to you with this Bishop Stang team?
We've been very consistent work ethic wise. We have not had, I'm knocking on wood, we have not had an off day yet as far as energy and effort. So that's been good. There's a lot of competition because there's a lot of spots still up for grabs. So everybody knows they got to work hard, or the next guy's going to jump in there. So
yeah, of course. Obviously, best of luck this game, and then we'll go right back to the broadcast here at WRPS Rockland live on YouTube. Go to Humpty. Here we are. All the players are on the ice. The ice is finally clean after what feels like an eternity, and we are here for this game. The Rockland Bulldogs going against the Bishop Stang. And this should be a very good game because both these teams want to get off to that hot start. We mentioned it before, but both these teams very offensive oriented. You can definitely tell that the defense is a little more experienced on the Rockland side, but this could go either way.
Yeah, definitely. And all I know is that the music that they usually play here for the pregame is so sick. This is literally Darby Allin's team, which is one of my favorite wrestlers in AEW right now. This is awesome.
Yeah. And Rockland's looking to lay the smackdown on Bishop Stang as we try and get into this game.
Great reference.
About 3 minutes to go here. Yeah. It's going to be really interesting to see what happens because obviously we mentioned it before. This is a very that top line, especially, you're looking at a guy like Cooper LaRucco. You're looking at him to be that leader, but also be that point, scorer as well.
Yeah, definitely.
Going into this game, obviously both teams are in their first game of the season. Last time Bishop Stang won the conference championship was back in, or their conference championship was back in 2018. So they're trying to get back to their winning ways.
Yeah, and also, by the way, a big thing that I think, but DJ James thinks it's not a huge thing. Rockland is your defending Caspian Cup champs.
Yeah, I mean, and like we said before, we talked about it with the head coach. This is a team that this is a very talented team that the ceiling could go as high as the roof. I mean, it could be one of those very interesting scenarios. So, I mean, any last thoughts? I mean, both these teams look ready. Both these teams, like, you can feel the energy in this game.
Yeah, but also there's one last thing. Score predictions.
Score predictions.
Alrighty, so I am going to say that this is going to be a close game. I think that it will strictly come down to who can get to the offensive side of the puck first. I think it'll be Rockland. I'm going to say 5-2 Rockland.
And I'll go, I kind of agree with that. Definitely the inexperience of the defenseman could play a major factor. And if, like you mentioned, if Ricky is solid in net like he was last year, I mean, we could have that game. But again, this is a veteran-heavy Bishop Stang team. So I would not be surprised if they get off to that offensive start and Rockland has to sort of claw their way back.
Yeah.
I'm going 4-3 Rockland.
I'm okay with that.
I think 4-3 Rockland. I think this is going to be one of the a closer game than they would like, but I feel like they can easily come out on top.
I'll change that score prediction. 3-2.
Now we're just copying me. What are we doing? now we're just copying. Just one score less. Who do you think? Like we said before, who do you think is going to be that X factor for the Bulldogs?
Simple as that. This guy, like, if you look, I'm not sure of it, but he has like 40 goals in his career for this team, right?
Yeah, 42 goals, 38 assists. I mean, he's been dynamite.
If that is not a leader, then I don't know who is.
Yeah,
he shows up, he does his job, he goes home.
Yeah, one person I really want to look at is David Kane. Yeah. On that same line with Cooper LaRucco, he's a really good playmaker from what we've been able to see, especially last season.
Yeah,
so something to look out for. So 50 seconds here as everyone gets ready for ice puck drop. As we are now officially over 35 minutes since we were supposed to have puck drop. So shout out to the Zamboni. We got it to work.
Finally.
There's a little bit of an applause, so that was pretty good. But other than that, should be a fun one. Like we said, home opener. Everyone's here. It's a very good audience. I mean, we said that for the home opener against for Rockland football too. Yeah. Rockland's really good with getting their team out here for the home openers, getting the crowd out and showing their appreciation.
And also, all I know is that, I know this is off topic, but my family has something to do with this game for some reason. My dad actually used to went to Bishop Stang, so it's a fun game for him. Yeah, and he always said to me, I had one of the toughest seasons of my life. My team only won one game one year, and I'm like, that's impossible. It's like, it's true. So it should be a fun game there.
I've seen winless teams though. That's not out of the ordinary, especially.
Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Rockland Ice Rink. And we're ready finally for tonight's contest. Bishop Stang, the visiting team, and your Rockland Bulldogs. At this time, we'd like to have both teams line up at the blue line for the playing of our national anthem.
Bye.
Tommy, I have one more thing to say to you. Let's play some hockey.
Yeehaw!
It should be a fun one. Like we said before, Bishop Stang, a veteran-led offense. Going to be really interesting to see if they can get off to a hot start. Obviously, you're starting one up for your Rockland Bulldogs. Danny Moran, Cooper Luco, and David Kane with Jack Blunt and Ryan Maher there in the defense with Ricky in net. And obviously in net, we mentioned it before, but in net for Bishop Stang is going to be Tanner Trahan. He is a freshman. Their only goalie on the roster, so puck drop will commence.
Our game is brought to you.
And as we get ready here for this game, we make sure to tell you that this game is brought to you by Timberlanes and I Buy Houses as the puck drops and the start of the Rockland Bulldogs season has started. A little bit of a scrum there in the neutral zone, bringing it up. William Sanders going to try and take it himself, can't get it. Gets blocked by the Rockland defense.
Nice deflection there by James Lavasser.
And now we have Rockland with a 2-on-3. Try and get the pass off. Great pass, but great defense there from Bishop Stang. These rushers are going to look to try and ball out here on the defensive side. Bishop Stang looking to get an offensive possession. It goes through Jack Blunt's skate. And they will sort of reset. Rockland going to go back on the offensive end. Goes into neutral zone. Big hit there from Bishop Stang. James Lavasser. Bring the puck up. Danny Moran can't get to it. Bishop Stang retains. Brody trying to pass it up. Bringing it up as Bishop Stang into the offensive zone. Good hit there to separate protection from the puck. Yeah. And Rockland will look to reset and try and get back into the offensive zone. Bishop Stang, good defense to keep it in that offensive zone. Gets poke checked away.
Good play there by David Kane, trying to get it up so they can get it out of the zone there.
Trying to bring it up. And it's just going to be a chip shot there for Jack Blunt.
To the finish there.
No icing yet. So Bishop Stang will look to reset from their defensive zone. Rockland keeps it in the offensive end. Trying to bring up an opportunity. Can't get it. Bishop Stang, 1-on-3 going the other way. Looking for an opportunity, but goes around. Rockland will look to push up. Trying to push that puck up, but gets just blocked for the moment. Bishop Stang keeps it in the offensive zone. And just a pass to the far side, no one there. Bishop Stang will look to reset. And keeping it there. Looking for an offensive opportunity, and that's shot wide. A missed opportunity there from Rockland, their first of the day. Bishop Stang trying to take control of the puck. Goes on stick for Bishop Stang, shoots, and that gets blocked by a defender. Rockland will look to reset and try and get this puck into the neutral zone, and that's exactly what they do. And it will be offside for the moment, delayed. But they will get a line change, and it will be icing. Good start for both these teams, Tommy.
Yeah, definitely. Great defensive plays there by Rockland there. They've just been getting to the points, getting to their spots, and they've been controlling that game that way.
Yeah, and we talked about it before, but this is a veteran offensive line here for Bishop Stang. They're going to have to lead the way here if they want any chance of beating Rockland. Bishop Stang gets it hit to their defensive zone, so they'll look to reset. Trying to bring the puck up. Rockland gets a shot opportunity, but that's
nice block there by number 4.
Nice defensive poke check.
Up front.
Trying to bring it up. And they'll look to reset. Joe Barry with the puck. Goes it back over to Ryan. Bishop Stang looking for an opportunity. Shoots, and that's saved. A great save there by Ricky. And there will be a defensive zone face-off for the Bulldogs. Shovel 3 left to go. Some shots both ways, but for the most part, it's been a defensive struggle. Trying to bring the puck up. Bishop Stang keeps in the offensive zone. Good save there by Ricky. Bringing the puck up, and they keep it in the offensive zone, but that gets hit.
I do not know.
Hits it all the way to the corner. Bishop Stang looking for an offensive opportunity in front. And that's another save made by Ricky. Ricky's sort of bailing them out. Bishop Stang has been on the offensive end for most of this period. So it'll be interesting to see what happens here. Another offensive zone face-off for Bishop Stang. Trying to bring it up. It goes back out to the neutral zone. Rockland will chase. Trying to bring the puck up. Trips over there. Bishop Stang all of a sudden a 3-on-2. Shot! Scores! Corey Vieira gets Bishop Stang on the board first. Jaden McQueen fell down for Rockland, and as a result, it was a 3-on-2 going the other way. And what a shot there from Vieira. Bishop Stang takes the 1-0 lead. Trying to bring the puck up now is Rockland. Rockland looks to respond. That's shot wide. Bishop Stang looking to drive the offense. Rockland looking to reset and get another offensive opportunity. Can't get control of the buck, so Bishop Stang will look to reset. Bring the puck up. Bishop Stang can't really keep control of it. Rockland gets an opportunity. Bishop Stang just trying to get it out of their defensive zone. They're struggling a little bit. Good pressure from Rockland. Trying to keep it in, and they do for that moment. And they're trying to keep it in. How about this? What a move. Still trying to look for the open shot. Instead, passes it back to his defender. Rockland trying to get a shot in front, and that just gets deflected at the last possible second. Good defense there.
If I was Rockland, I'd have bodies out in front of that net. You got to get rebounds there.
Rockland looking to take control of the puck. Bishop Stang just throws it deep, and they will go for the line change. But Bishop Stang actually gets control of the puck there, so able to get a good opportunity. Rockland losing control of the puck for the moment. Trying to hit it back out. Bishop Stang keeps control. Rockland having trouble getting out of their own zone. And they'll try and do it here. In front, loses the puck for a moment. Bishop Stang could get an offensive opportunity here. Possibility, and what a block shot there.
Impressive block there by Jack Bowen. He's really starting to shape into one of those players you really want to look out for this season.
Rockland still trying to get out of the offensive zone. They do, but goes right into the stick of a Bishop Stang defender. They have to get a line change, but trying to bring it out is Jack Blond, but can't.
Yeah.
Cooper LaRucco battling for the puck. In front, trying to drive forward, and shot. Ooh. What a save made by Ricky.
Nice little save there.
And I mean, we talked about it before, but Ricky's sort of bailing them out. I mean, it's been all Bishop Stang here early on in this game.
Yeah, definitely.
Offensive zone face off for Bishop Stang. Rockland looking to reset. Trying to get the puck out of the zone. That's a chance. Dean Alex couldn't get it to go, but they get it right back. Bishop Stang trying to take control of it. Rockland gains possession in the neutral zone. For a moment, Bishop Stang will just throw it deep. Trying to bring the puck up. Good deep there. Trying to bring the puck out is Rockland. They get it out into the neutral zone. For the moment, Bishop Stang will now get an offensive opportunity, looking for a possible shooting opportunity in front. Can't get it. Good defense from Rockland. In front, looking for a pass. 3-on-2 opportunity here for Rockland. Shoots, and that's a great save made by Tanner Trahan. And shot there, the other way, and that's a great save made by Ricky. Both goalies being tested early and often, but Bishop Stang has the 1-goal lead. 8:41 to go here in the first period. In front, Rockland looking to try and clear this puck. Loses control of the puck, so Bishop Stang gets it in the offensive zone. Looking for a pass, trying to get a shot up from that pass, couldn't get it. Goes just wide. In front, again, Bishop Stang controlling the tempo here early on in this game. Deflection is just wide. And all of a sudden, Rockland, 2-on-2 chance. Looking for an opportunity, but good defense there from Bishop Stang. Trying to get the pass off. He does for the moment, but it gets poke-checked at the last possible second. Trying to keep it in the offensive zone, but Rockland can't, so Bishop Stang will just hit it towards the net. Save made by Ricky, an easy one at that. Danny Moran trying to take control of the puck. Bishop Stang will look to reset. And they do keep it in for the moment. Rockland will look to chase. Try and get a shot on net. Good stop there by the Bishop Stang defender. Try and get a shot in front. Maybe it's an opportunity. Backhander, no good. And the net gets dislodged, but it was a great defensive poke check by Bishop Stang. An almost scoring opportunity for Rockland.
Surprised that they did not score on that.
What a absolute stop there by Ryan Trahan.
What a play.
Getting help from his defender in the process.
Yeah, and that is a good point that you can trust your young core defenseman.
Bishop Stang looking to push up the tempo, bringing it up. Rockland takes control of it in that defensive zone, so they'll hit it back out to the neutral zone, but Bishop Stang will just hit it deep again. Rockland will look to reset. Trying to pass the puck up. Gets absolutely leveled as he's hit. And hit there. Rockland trying to get an offensive opportunity. Bishop Stang takes control of it for the moment. Looking for the pass. They get it off, but it goes right to a Rockland defender for the moment. But Bishop Stang hits it right back into the Rockland defensive zone. 6:50 to go here in the first period. Rockland looking to try and up the tempo. Can't take control of it. Bishop Stang just throws it deep. Well, massive hit there. Now Rockland looking to try and regain control. Looking for a possible scoring chance here. Get a few more before the end of the first. Looking for a shot. Save made by Trahan. A slap shot had all the power behind it, but Trahan made a fantastic save.
Look like one of those slap shots I see as a Daniel Charn doing at the shooting contest.
In front. Rockland can't get the puck out of their own zone. Bishop Stang looking for a possible scoring opportunity. Save made by Ricky.
Right now, shots for both teams. Rockland only have 4, and Bishop Stang getting 7.
Isaac Castro on the shot there, but again, Ricky has been bailing them out of a bunch of bad situations. Not a good start here for Rockland. Looking to bounce back and try and get a goal before the end of the first. And now it's a breakaway chance here for David Kane. In front, and that's just wide. Fantastic goaltending from Trahan.
He just missed him.
And Bishop Stang a one-on-one the other way. Now a 2-on-1, looking for the pass in front. And what a save made by Ricky. Ricky looking like prime Henrik Lundqvist out there.
Nice.
I mean, he really, like we said before, I mean, yeah, he's been bailing you out a lot, but I mean, you got to generate some offense at some point in the game. It has been a rough first period for Rockland. Bishop Stang wins the faceoff initially, but Rockland will try and hit it back into their defensive zone. Bring the puck up. And that's going to be a chance here for Bishop Stang. Ricky just grabs that puck out of the air. So we'll have a faceoff. Andrew Lowley out there with William Sanders, both captains. Looking to generate that offense. In front. They're out there with Jack Lucy as well. All of a sudden,
like a 2-on-2 here.
Chance here in front. Trying to get around, but good check there from the defender at the last second. In front, trying to bring the puck up is Rockland. Bishop Stang, physical in the corner. So they get a chance in front, and that gets hit away at the last possible second. Daniel Kane will actually try and chase, but could not get it. All of a sudden, Bishop Stang with a chance the other way. Good poke check there from Rockland. And looking for the possible steal there. Was number 18, could not get it for Bishop Stang. And they bring it up. And now will just be into the Rockland defensive zone. Rockland looking to clear it. Trying to get past one of the teams. They do not get it past the defender. All of a sudden, it's a 3-on-2 the other way. Trying to get in front, but good defensive poke check there from Bishop Stang. All of a sudden, it's a 2-on-2 the other way. Kupalaruko gets back in time. Looking to drive the offense here for Rockland. Bishop Stang takes control of it in the neutral zone. Looking for the puck. Trying to get it out is the Rockland defense, but Bishop Stang keeps it in the corner, staying physical. And hit in front. How about this? A chance there, but it goes right over the stick of Corey Vieira, the one who has the only goal today.
Yeah, nice little hit there.
Vieira will just hit it deep, and they'll go for a line change. Bringing that puck up in front. Could not take control of it. So Rockland will look to try and reset. Try to get a pass in front, but Bishop Stang is there, and it gets hit into the Rockland bench. So there will be a face-off. It just feels like they can't, their pass accuracy has definitely been not as good as we would expect.
A little shaky.
A little shaky. I mean, it is the first game jitter, so you kind of expect that, but again, Rockland has been struggling here when it comes to passing the puck. 3:23 to go here in the first period. Bishop Stang up one thanks to Vieira. Shot save made by Ricky. Obviously a big sold-out crowd here at the Rockland Rink. Looking for the Bulldogs to get their first win of the season. Bring the puck up. We'll look to probably shoot it wide. All of his chance. There's an opportunity here for Rockland. Jacob Duking could not get his shot off, but got around two defenders. Trying to keep control of the puck. And we'll just try and go for the far pass. Will not get it. And it was tipped, so there will be no icing. Ryan Mahar looking to reset with the puck. Ryan Mahar, it's on his stick again. Trying to get the pass up front. Looking for in front. Bishop Stang almost in the danger area. Ricky was not ready for it. Thank his lucky stars, but we will have an icing. While we have a moment, make sure we thank our sponsors, Timberland Lanes. Make sure you check them out whenever you get the chance. And also, I Buy Houses. Yes. How about that? Thank you to both of our sponsors for sponsoring WRPS Rockland here for this hockey season. Loses the puck is Bishop Stang, and all of a sudden,
foot race.
Good race there, but not good enough for Rockland to get control of it. They'll look to reset. Trying to bring the puck up. Good defensive physicality there from Bishop Stang. Looking for a possible pass in front and just takes a shot. And that's a great save made by Ricky. Andrew Lally trying to catch him off guard. Looking for a pass. Can't get it off. In front. And they'll look for the pass here. They get it over to Cam McGuire. He's just going to just chuck it deep. Look to try and control the puck. Could not get it. But Rockland will keep it in the offensive zone. Looking for a shot on goal, but that goes just wide. Rockland, a little bit of a battle in the corner. Looking to gain possession of the puck. They can't get it, so there'll be a delayed offsides. And there will be a little bit of a line change. Kupalaruko will come in. Looking for a pass. And looking for a possible shot opportunity is Rockland. Passing it back. Making sure they get the most out of this opportunity in the offensive zone. Good save made by Tanner. Shot in front. But Tanner makes the double save. Trahan really has been key in on these Rockland shot attempts. Rockland will get an offensive face-off. Rockland looking to capitalize on the opportunity. They can't. Bishop Stang wins the face-off. Chance here, 2-on-2. Looking to blow by his defender. Bishop Stang with a shot. And that's a great save. Breakaway chance. And Ricky denied it. So face-off here in the Rockland zone.
1 minute to play in the period. 1 minute.
60 seconds to go here in the first period of action. Bishop Stang, it's been all them. Time of possession, goals, you name it, they've had it. Looking for another shot opportunity here. Bishop Stang really can't take control of it. Decides to pitch it up, try and get it around for Rockland. Bishop Stang will look to hit it deep and keep it in the offensive zone, and that will just be icing, and it will go back into the Rockland defensive zone. 31.8 seconds to go. Make sure you tune in to the intermission report as we get ready to talk with a possible Rockland player to get their thoughts after the first period. But it's going to be really interesting to see what happens there. And then we'll also give a little bit of a refresh on the interviews we had with the coaches on what they thought about their teams going into this game and going into the season. Bishop Stang looking for a shot in Tooney in front, poke check at the last possible second. Rockland tried to take control of it, but could not. Bishop Stang will look to just hit it deep. Rockland looking to get one more offensive chance. Won't get it. Shot, save made by Ricky. Rebound chance in front, no good. Another shot opportunity here. Lost the stick on the missed opportunity. Looking for his chance. Can't get it, wide. And that will do it for the first period. The Rockland Bulldogs trail this game 1-0. And I mean, we talked about it, Tommy. I mean, it's been all Bishop Stang. It's only been one, but I think when they got that first goal, they changed their mindset. And just dumping the puck deep, and really Rockland has had no answer here in the first.
Yeah, definitely. I think Rockland just needs to respond.
Yeah, I mean, how would you respond? Because every time they get into the offensive zone, they almost look combusted. They don't look they look discombobulated with how they play.
They play I think more like a tight-knit game going forward.
Yeah, I think we talked about it before, but the pass accuracy is something to look out for. But yeah, I mean,
yeah. Well, shots-wise, Rockland's getting outshot 14-6 so here. So that is a big telltale sign.
I mean, that goes back to Ricky as well. I mean, he has been saving them multiple times, time and time again, and it's been really interesting to see really how Rockland responds here. So obviously we have the stats show coming in the second intermission, but for the first intermission, we'll just take a quick look back at the interviews that we had with both the Rockland hockey coach and the Bishop Stang head coach.
One recording.
Welcome to WRPS Rockland. My name is Justin Moen. I'm here with the head coach of the Rockland Bulldogs. First off, pleasure to meet you. And,
nice to meet you.
And obviously you had those scrimmages earlier in the week, and you're finally at the home opener. How is the team feeling going into this game?
The team is feeling great. A lot of positive energy right now. They feel like together. They're looking forward to it big time. They've been waiting all week. Practices have been great. Speed, the passing, everything is on point right now. Now it's time to get a real game going on. We're excited.
And going into practices, obviously you had your usual suspects. But is there anyone that surprised you that you're going to probably give it an open shot here that really stood out in practice?
Honestly, the most surprising part was how much everyone improved. I wasn't expecting the 8th graders, 9th graders to show me what they did. It seems like we have the most forwards that can play right now and be competitive with high school kids. The defense looks great. I wouldn't single out one person because I've honestly been very surprised with how well everyone showed up and ready to play, and they've improved a lot.
Yeah, and then my last question to you is, what's your goal going into this game? Because Bishop Stang, I think, gave you some issues last year as well. What's the tone you want to set when you first get into this game?
The tone basically is to play our game, which is a fast game, move the puck, and don't what's the right way to say it? Don't worry about what other people are doing. We can't worry about what Stan's going to do against us. We can't worry about refs, outside noise, anything like that. We need to focus on our game, and when we do that, I think we're going to surprise a lot of people this year. And I'm looking forward to seeing the development from game 1 to game 20 and hopefully the playoffs and all that.
Yeah, pleasure meeting you as always.
Nice to meet you.
And we'll go right over to the broadcast on WRPS Rockland live on YouTube. WRPS Rockland here, Justin Bowman with the head coach of Bishop Stang. Thank you so much for joining us. What are your guys' feeling going into this season? Obviously, this is Rockland's home opener. How is the team feeling going into this game?
We feel pretty good. We're a young team. We got 9 freshmen 9 sophomores. So we're young, but we do have a pretty good nucleus up front of upperclassmen. So, but we're very young on D, very young in goal. So we're hoping our forwards can carry us early in the year here to allow our defense get a chance to get their feet wet.
Really a good emphasis on like leadership, like having them sort of lead the way. You mentioned the forwards are sort of the older group, so you're looking sort of just more of experience for this first game, just to make sure they get comfortable.
Yeah, we're playing. We're going to play 3 lines. We're going to play 6 defensemen. We're probably going to play a few other forwards too. Still trying to give everybody a good chance to show what they can do early on. But our top 6 are pretty solid, and I think you'll see they'll be able to control the play from our perspective. But we're going to have to really buckle down on defense to help our goalie. Our goalie's young, but he's very athletic. He's pretty good. So I think he can help us out back there too.
Yeah, of course.
Well, our defense get some reps.
It's that raw talent that you're looking for, especially from your goaltender.
Yeah.
And last question I'll ask, I mean, going into the, all the practices going into this season, what's the one thing that stood out to you with this Bishop Stang team?
We've been very consistent work ethic wise. We have not had, I'm knocking on wood, we have not had an off day yet as far as energy and effort. So that's been good. There's a lot of competition because there's a lot of spots still up for grabs. So everybody knows they got to work hard, or the next guy's going to jump in there. So
yeah, of course. Obviously, best of luck this game, and then we'll go right back to the broadcast here at WRPS Rockland live on YouTube.
Welcome back to the intermission report. Bishop Stang up 1-0. No interviews here today, so we're going to just do a quick little stats segment. Tommy, what we got?
I'm only doing hits and shots tonight. So for Bishop Stang, 14 shots with 10 hits. Rockland, 6 shots with 10 hits as well. So yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, we talked about before, for both these teams are being physical. The real difference is the offensive pressure has been all Bishop Stang here early on. How do you think Rockland responds?
I think they just got to respond with offense. Yeah.
Yeah,
simple as that.
Makes sense. Fun fact, you have to score goals to win hockey games.
Yeah, definitely.
And that's
definitely.
And that's exactly what Bishop Stang's doing. But yeah, I mean, obviously it's been a very tight-knit game. You could kind of tell. You saw it in the first game with football as well. Those first game jitters are definitely real. And after that first period, you sort of get more into a groove. You get more, comfortable because then now all the nerves are out. Now you can get back to your game. And we kind of saw that near the end of that first period, where especially Cooper Luco was leading that offense.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's just first game jitters for this team. I think they have to respond good and respond nice and this second period.
Yeah, and I mean, we talked about it before, but they do have another game next Saturday. We will be streaming it here live on YouTube, so that should be a lot of fun. They do have a game against Norwell, though, so that's going to be
on Wednesday. So we should see how that should go.
We'll get boots on the ground there and talk about that game before the game on Saturday. So, I mean, yeah, overall, I mean, let's focus on Bishop Stang because I mean, I think they sort of deserve it.
Yeah.
I mean, the offensive pressure that they've been putting on Rockland has been really impressive.
Yeah, definitely. I think they're putting on an offensive stuff all the way through this team.
Yeah, they talked about it in the interview, but this is a very senior-led forward team, and they know they have to rely on them. And Vieira was the guy that was able to break through and get that goal.
Yeah, I think they got to rely on him going forward here.
Yeah, maybe he's someone that Rockland's going to have to key in on, especially someone like the entire Rockland defense. So
yeah, definitely.
What do you expect going into this next period for Bishop Stang? Do you think they stay on the aggressive, or do you think they sort of go back to more of a defensive tone?
Defensive tone, I think.
Why is that?
Because you're up 1-0. You keep the lead going. Simple as that.
Yeah, exactly. So get ready here for the rest of the period. Second period starting here momentarily.
Okay.
And so we just got signaled by our lovely producer. Well, we will cut the commercial. When we get back, it'll be the start of the second period.
No commercial.
No commercial. Never mind. I am the commercial. There we go. But yeah, obviously we get the start of the second period coming up here shortly. But I mean, hey, Zamboni's working.
Yeah.
There is no more further delays. Now, we mentioned it before, but the Rockland hockey coach was out over there as well, like helping, trying to figure out what was wrong.
Yeah, definitely. If I was the coach, I'd do the exact same thing.
Yeah, I mean, even one person I really want to point out is Tanner Trahan. I mean, he has been a fantastic player here in net. I mean, the few shots Rockland was able to get off, they absolutely capitalized on him, but Trahan had a great showing.
Yeah, definitely. And also, by the way, I know you and Rocco do your mascot like war thing, so let's do that right now. Okay. So it's a Spartan versus a Bulldog.
Give me the Spartan.
Yeah.
Well, it depends on how well trained the Spartan is.
If it's like a rookie Spartan, then maybe. But
Like
if
a
it's
rookie,
a vet Spartan,
we would need like a rookie Spartan and like a rabid Bulldog.
Yeah.
Like that's the biggest thing.
Yeah, definitely.
But I mean, as we get ready here, nets are back in, so other teams will become on the ice momentarily. Like while we have a moment and the players are coming back on the ice, we want to make sure we give a big shout out to our sponsors. What are one of our sponsors, Tommy?
Timberlanes.
You a fan of Timberlands?
Yeah, I used to go there all the time.
How about that? But obviously, you see the best night Miss Mart, and you get a $10 coupon.
Dang.
In this economy? Oh my goodness. But I mean, also we want to give our thanks over to I Find Houses, or I Buy Houses. I'm going to make sure we say that correctly. But definitely check out I Buy Houses as well, sponsored by WRPS.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll get ready here. Start of second period, about to go down. Like we said, Rockland's going to have a completely new tone and really control. I think what we need to see from Rockland going into this period is set the tone offensively right away.
Yeah.
Like, you cannot be on the defensive end for most of the period.
Yeah, definitely.
So we'll see what happens here. Bishop Stang now back on the ice. It's been a really good game here for Bishop Stang. Person I want to point out also is Andrew Lally, number 4. He's been all over the ice. He's one of those guys that he's an energy guy that loves to just get in the face of the Rockland defenders and fight for those pucks. And I think that's exactly what you need from a captain.
Yeah, definitely.
As you see a little bit of boots on the ground behind. So we'll get ready and get started here for the second period puck drop. Bishop Stang leading 1-0. And we talked about it before, but I mean, Tanner Trahan, he's only a freshman, and he's already looked really impressive here for Bishop Stang. One thing that the Bishop Stang head coach mentioned to me was his athleticism. And having an athletic goalie is half the battle. And I mean,
definitely.
The inexperience is there, but you can tell that he has been really good with the shots he's had to face.
Yeah, I do have to agree with you on that.
So Rockland will take the rink as well as Bishop Stang. Bishop Stang in those maroon jerseys, while Rockland's in the red, white, and blues. As we get ready for puck drop here. Like we said, Bishop Stang leading 1-0. Bulldogs looking to try and get back in this game. And face out there, won by Bishop Stang, bringing it over. And all of a sudden, Rockland will get an offensive opportunity in front. Could not control it, so Bishop Stang will take it the other way. Possible chance at a breakaway, but loses the puck, so we'll just look for the shot on goal. What a save made by Ricky. An unorthodox shot, but a shot nonetheless, and he was ready for it. Rockland in the offensive end. You can kind of see the energy is definitely shifted in Rockland's favor. They're definitely way more aggressive. Bishop Stang looking to try and change that, though. In front, looking for a shot opportunity, and that's a good save made by Ricky. Faceoff will be in the Rockland defensive zone. A little bit of a line change here for Rockland. McQueen, Alex, and McGuire out there. Again, looking to try and generate more offense. Bishop Stang, well, just passes to the far side. Rockland will try and take control of it, but Bishop Stang regains possession. In front, looking for a pass in front, and try and get it over, and they can't. So they will try and fight for the puck, but obviously the Bishop Stang defender will get there first. Trying to fight for the puck. They'll look for a pass to the far side. And just a puck thrown in deep. Go behind the net. Looking for the opportunity as Rockland. Shot in front, but that gets deflected at the last possible second. Bishop Stang bringing in the offensive zone. 2-on-3 chance. Looking for an opportunity. Lose control of the puck. Rockland will try and bring it out. Bishop Stang will regain possession. But Rockland will get it right back. Looking for a shot opportunity. In front. Shot save made by Trahan. Trahan has been standing on his head with all these opportunities, but we saw the one that we were hoping for Rockland, we're getting it. They're generating a lot of offensive chances.
Yeah, definitely.
Top line back out there. The LaRucco line. Looking for a pass in front. Big hit there. So all of a sudden a possible 3-on-2 chance. Now it's just going to be a 2-on-2 chance. Shot! And that's a good save made by Ricky. Trying to grab the puck is Rockland and get it back out. They do. LaRucco looking to try and look for an opportunity. Shot! Save made by Trahan. And front. Rockland will try and keep it in the offensive zone. Bishop Stang trying to get physical, get it out of that defensive zone. And they get a pass in front, trying to look for the deflection in front. Save made by Trahan. A miraculous save. One-on-one with the goalie, and he denies him. Again, Rockland looking for a chance in front. Has the opportunity. Good poke check there from Bishop Stang. Going the other way. Bishop Stang looking for his own shot. Good save made by Ricky. Looking for the pass in front. Can't get it. Rockland will just hit right back out to the neutral zone. Looking to try and poke check that away. Rockland will look to reset. Looking for a pass to the far side. And trying to get a pass over to LaRucco. LaRucco looking for his own shot opportunity. Trying to drive in front. Can't get to it. Bishop Stang will look to reset. Rockland will take control of it. They'll go on the stick of LaRucco. Trying to get in front. Trying to keep it in this defense. LaRucco hits it right back to the corner. Chance in front of the net. But that gets separated by Bishop Stang. Shot in front. Could not get control of it. Good defensive poke check. Rockland keeps it alive in the offensive zone. Rockland trying to get that puck in. Bishop Stang finally gets it back out to the neutral zone. Chance here for Bishop Stang on offense. Trying to look for the pass, but nobody's home. A little bit of a scrum behind the net of Ricky. In front, looking for a pass and trying to get the shot off, but that was a good defensive block right there. Here comes Rockland. They'll go right back into the Bishop Stang defensive zone behind the net. They'll look to reset. Now it's one-on-one. And the defender's there to try and help them out. They're just saying, trying to get the pass off to their forward teammate, but could not get it off, but they keep it in the zone. Save made by Ricky off a shot. It's been a grit and grimy battle here in the Rockland rink. 10:40 to go.
Let's see what they can do here.
Bishop Stang will just hit it deep, and Rockland will go on the offensive. Trying to bring the puck up. Rockland, great chance there, but that's going to be easily gloved down by Trahan. And we can see all the time, I mean, Jack Blondie tried to do it himself, but it really was a great, I mean, it's been all offensively when it comes to the pressure from Rockland so far. Trying to take control of the puck in the offensive zone is Rockland. Rockland looking for a shot, and that gets blocked. Bishop Stang on that defensive side. Rockland will look to regain control of it and try and keep it out to the neutral zone. They do. Looking for that puck is Rockland. Rockland with a chance on offense here. Shot, that gets blocked. Rockland keeps it in the offensive zone. Bishop Stang intercepts that. Corey Vieira trying to make magic happen again twice. Good save made by Ricky. And Bishop Stang another offensive opportunity, but could not capitalize on it. Forced to reset, but they keep the puck in the Rockland zone. Vieira looking to try and take control of it. In front. And Rockland will try and chase the puck there. And defender missed the puck for a moment. They finally get the pass off to the far side. And trying to keep that puck in The defensive zone of Rockland is Bishop Stang. And pass to the far side, off target. It'll go on Bishop Stang's stick. Looking to generate some offense. They're just trying to take it himself. Ricky with a glove shot, save, rebound, scores! The rebound chance, Ricky made a fantastic save, but the rebound chance was there. And Caden Silva makes it a 2-0 game for Bishop Stang. All this offensive pressure. And still, Rockland gives up an unfortunate opportunity. Can they battle back and get one goal back right away? Rockland trying to keep it in the offensive zone. In front, looking for the pass, trying to get over to the far side, and the slot could not get it. Bishop Stang looking for a shot, save made by Ricky. And all of a sudden, Rockland has an opportunity here. Looking for a shot opportunity, and that's just wide. Again, Rockland, another scoring opportunity. Trying to get a shot, and he does, but another good save there by Trahan. Trying to keep it in. And looking for another shot opportunity in front, backhander. And that's going to be saved by Trahan yet again. Try to keep the puck on their stick. A little bit of a scrum there, a little bit of a back and forth. 3v3. Trying to get a shot, and that's a good save made by Trahan. Trying to bring the puck up. Rockland trying to generate some offense. In front. Rockland keeps it in the offensive zone for the moment. Trying to just pass it to the far side. Bishop Stang. It's going to be a 2-on-3 opportunity here. They'll just hit it deep. And a full lineup change will happen for Bishop Stang. And chance here for Rockland. Trying to get the puck up. Somehow keeps it on his stick. Cooper LaRucco will look for a chance himself. Shot save made by Trahan. The freshman standing on his head here in the second period. All this offensive pressure, Tommy, and it's just not enough for Rockland.
Yeah, definitely.
They won the faceoff initially, but Bishop Stang will look to try and hit it out. In front, 3-on-2 chance. Bishop Stang shoots, save made by Ricky. And it'll be a defensive zone faceoff for Rockland. Defensive zone is won by Bishop Stang originally, but Rockland will try and fight back for it. Behind Ricky's net. Rockland looking to just try and regain possession. Shot opportunity there, but that's a great block shot. Good defensive poke check there, preventing the shot yet again. To the far side. Rockland looking for the pass. It's just off target. And looks like Rockland will actually get a chance to get a shot opportunity in front. They actually keep it with the pass. Looking for Cooper LaRucco in front. Defensive poke check at the last possible second. This young defense has really proven Rockland to giving them struggles. Shot in front, could not save it. And Rockland will reset.
Yeah, I think Rockland just needs to start getting it going here.
Cooper LaRucco will try and get that and make it a true statement. Bishop Stang wins it for the moment. Cooper LaRucco will just hit it to that side. And they'll look for a hit there. But that does not jar the puck loose. Looking for a pass in front. Bishop Stang lost it for the moment. So Rockland has a chance on offense. Trying to get it alone himself. What a hit there! And we have a whistle.
For what?
And it's going to be 2 minutes for charging.
2 minutes.
It was either charging or too many men on the ice. So just like that, Tommy, it's our first time we have our first Timberland Rockland power play.
Yeah, nice.
So we'll see what happens here. So now it is a 5-on-3. Or no, 5-on-4. They just didn't have that fourth skater. But Rockland on the power play. This is a big opportunity for them to get back in this game. In front, could not take control of it. Bishop Stang will look to throw it deep, and that's exactly what they do. Too many players on the ice is the call here for Bishop Stang. Looking for an opportunity is Rockland. Blondie just trying to try and take it himself. Still has the puck on its stick. What a pass in front. They could not convert. Shot again in front, and that's just wide of Trahan. Multiple opportunities. They just cannot finish them. And they will clear the puck. 35 seconds off this power play.
They got time here. They got a lot of time.
Rockland looking to try to take control of the puck. They can't for the moment. They finally do. And in front, they do get the pass off. In front, Rockland has a chance. 3-on-2. Looking for the pass to the far side. And they'll try to take a shot. Save made by Trahan. I think we got to look at Trahan. I mean,
yeah.
This is a prodigy in the making. I mean, Rockland's throwing everything and the kitchen sink at him, and I mean, nothing's working.
The kitchen sink.
No, and the kitchen sink. That's how good he's been.
Yeah.
1 minute, 3 seconds left to go on this power play for Rockland.
Justin was like a minute left.
It was 1:03.
Oh, I said 3 seconds ago. I was like, what?
No.
Sorry about that. Technical difficulties.
In front, Rockland. Looking for a shot. Looking for a possible pass. And tries to go to the far side. Could not convert. Kupilaruko will try and take his own shot, but that goes deflected and a little up high. And Bishop Stang will kill off more of this penalty. 30 seconds to go here on the Rockland power play. Looking for an opportunity on the far side. And they just lost the puck. As a result, more times getting killed off, but also Bishop Stang has a chance to try and get after this puck. Very overtly aggressive in the final seconds of this power play here for Rockland. And Kupilaruko keeping the puck himself, trying to generate some offense. In front pass! What a hit there! And then all of a sudden, because of the power play being over, it was a 2-on-1 chance for the moment.
I don't know if we got a good look down there, but I think it was number 8 was holding that Cam McGuire's stick there at the end there. No call, surprise there.
In front, shot, save made by Ricky! Point blank, and he denies him. Rockland with a chance going the other way. Bringing it forward. A little bit of chippiness there for Dean Alex. .249 left to go here in the second. Looking to get something going early on in this game. Shot, save made by Ricky. And trying to go to the far side. Bishop Stang will look to take control of it first, and they do for the moment. Trying to bring it up, they can't. So they'll look to reset. Trying to win that puck. Bishop Stang all of a sudden getting aggressive on the forecheck. And trying to go past on the far side, goes right on the stick of a Bishop Stang player. Shot goes wide. So no danger there for Ricky. And that puck gets passed into the bench, so there will be a face-off in the neutral zone. .204 to go. Bishop Stang with a goal here in this period. Rockland looking to try and get at least one back before the end of the first, or the second, my apologies. Bishop Stang on the offensive end. Takes control of the puck. Looking for a pass in front.
And they do get it, but that's a great save made by Ricky. Ricky has been doing everything he can to keep the Bulldogs alive. But can the Bulldogs help them pay it off with a goal here, at least to cut the lead in half before entering the third? Looking for that aggressiveness. All of a sudden, it's a 2-on-1 for Rockland. Looking for a possible shot opportunity. Pass in front. Shot! And that goes deflected at the last possible second from Bishop Stang. 2-on-1, and they could not get the pass off. Bishop Stang now on the offensive end. Looking for a shot. Good save made by Ricky. Scrum in the corner. Looking to try to bring up a puck. And it looks like they get a shot opportunity, but it gets off of a Rockland defender. And we do have a whistle here. A little bit of a scrum, and I think they'll pay for it. So Rockland will now be on the penalty kill going into the third period. And you can see Kupler-Rucco is not happy with that penalty. Rockland letting the frustration build. Shot in front for Bishop Stang. Hits on a power play shot. That's just wide. And shot here from Bishop Stang, and that's saved. And again, a shot here from Bishop Stang, no good, so those just cleared deep. It was actually Ryan Maher on the penalty. My apologies.
It's Maher, by the way.
Maher. Like Brett Maher of the Cowboys.
Nice.
In front, Bishop Stang gets into the offensive zone. Looking to try and capitalize on this penalty, but Ricky makes the save. Of course, we want to mention this is non-league, so this doesn't matter, but this is a good litmus test. I mean, this is a very good Bishop Stang team. We mentioned before, they gave him fits last season too, so. Face off here in the defensive zone for Rockland. Looking for one last chance here for Bishop Stang before the end of the second. Shot! Save made by Ricky. Rebound in front, and that gets poked at the last second. Another rebound shot, but it just goes off the back of the net. Bishop Stang, one more offensive chance. But for Rockland, they're just trying to clear this puck. And we have a whistle.
Huh? They have pulled the Bishop Stang goalie.
I mean, 2.4 seconds left. I mean, why not?
Yeah.
This is a very interesting strategy here for Bishop Stang. So now it's a 6-on-4. It's a 6-on-4. They got to be really careful here. Shot for Bishop Stang, and that goes off Ricky. He makes one more save, and you can see the visible frustration here from the Bulldogs as a goal here in the second makes it Bishop Stang 2, Rockland 0. Obviously, we'll go right back here for the second intermission. We'll talk about stats, but I mean, let's just talk about the game in general. I mean, I think we're starting to see that the aggression is getting to their head. I think we're
definitely.
We're starting to see that Rockland has been really on the offensive end for most of this period, and they just couldn't convert. What have you seen out there?
I've seen basically the same thing as you have. It has not been the team that we've seen in the past, basically.
Yeah, so we'll go over the stats real quick as we have the Tommy Welch Statosaurus Rex show. So, Tommy, take it away.
Yeah, okay. Sorry.
A little tired?
Yes. Alrighty, so for Rockland, 12 hits. Bishop Stang, 17 hits. Bishop Stang, 26 shots. Rockland, 14 shots. And the stats basically tell us the game so far.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about it before, but I mean, it really has been all one-sided. So it makes sense that it's been really a frustrating game here for the Bulldogs. But
yeah, definitely.
I mean, you got to just keep doing the same thing you've been doing because, I mean,
Yeah.
that entire second period, you were controlling the puck. Time of possession was in your favor, but they just couldn't get anything to convert off that.
Yeah, definitely.
But overall, we'll take a look at the penalty. Obviously, the penalty was the one thing that I thought was sort of wishy-washy. It was sort of an interference, sort of like a holding the stick in the corner. So
yeah, definitely.
Rockland, you can definitely tell that Meyer was not happy with that. You could kind of tell he was not.
Yeah,
definitely. The body language for Rockland has been left for much to be desired, for lack of a better word. But overall, I mean, it has been a really good game for Bishop Stang. I mean, we have to talk about Trahan. I mean, Trahan's playing lights out, and there's a chance that in his first game as a freshman, we could be seeing a shutout.
Don't jinx him.
I want to, because I want Rockland to score. That's my entire point of the commentator jinx. But I mean, do you think that's gonna, as a goalie, like that's gonna play a factor? Do you think that now the pressure's gonna get to him, knowing that fact?
Most likely.
Yeah. We'll see what happens here in the third period. We'll take a quick little break with commercials. So we will be back here in 2 minutes. We'll get a word from our lovely sponsors.
This is James Zavasa, and you're watching Dogs Hockey on WRPS.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom.
On the diamond.
In the pool.
On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Be great.
Participate.
Part of WRPS, I did the spring musical and the fall play doing the tech booth and sound. I also helped film some of the graduations, and I also was a football commentator for the 2024 football season.
I heard about it from my friend Nicole. She was doing stuff with the drama productions, and so I wanted to do that too. And so I would do the spotlight with her, and she would do the soundboard.
I had a radio show here for 4 years. I've done numerous video promos. I've done the Arts Fest. I've hosted multiple events. And for the last year, I've actually been an intern here.
WRPS really showed me what the video production side of things is like, and really opened my eyes to how much work goes into it and how much people and effort and time it really takes to make a high quality video.
I learned how to work with a group of people because we all had to work together.
I've learned how to do a radio show, how to prep for stuff in terms of the radio show, in terms of the promo, for hosting shows like the talent show and Mr. Rockland, and basically everything else you can think of.
Being a part of WRPS, I learned that learn how to communicate within a team during a hectic environment, especially during Tech Week. I also learned how to use all the equipment like video and camera. Also learned how to act on camera when I was commentating for the football team.
After high school, I'm going to be attending WPI to major in civil engineering.
I'm going to Brigham Young University and I'm studying psychology.
I plan on attending Massasoit Community College to major in media arts.
I am planning to go to Suffolk University and I'll be commuting to college to study international relations and potentially minor in forensic science.
I hope to use the funds to go towards the books and school supplies that I'm going to need in college.
I plan on using the funds for college books and other necessities for college.
I'm planning to use the money to pay for my books and transportation as I'm commuting to college this year.
I would put the money towards my tuition.
Thank you to our sponsors.
Welcome back to the second intermission here with Tommy Welch. Obviously, we'll take a quick recap with Bishop Stang. Their first goal scored by Coy Vieira in that first period, and then in the second, they did get that goal from Caden Silva off the rebound. And I mean, both these goaltenders have been playing pretty good, but I mean, it really, one of them was just an unfortunate bounce.
Yeah.
But I mean, what do you think is, I mean, like we said before, the offensive pressure from Rockland needs to stay the same going into the third, because
yeah, definitely. I definitely do have to agree with that.
Because the last thing you need is to get in your own head, because that's when you make mental mistakes. That's when like other things happen as well.
Definitely. Yeah, I definitely think that they should pick it up a bit.
What's your key for Bishop Stang going into this period? Because I know
defensive game. Yeah.
Yeah, I fully agree. I mean, we'll see what happens here. Bishop Stang now coming back out on the ice, but gonna be really interesting. I mean, Rockland really controlled the tempo, like we said there, in the second period, but we'll see how it goes. Obviously, while we have a moment and get ready as we see Bishop Stang coming out, we want to thank our sponsor, Timberland Lanes, for sponsoring WRPS Hockey this upcoming season.
And I Buy Homes.
Yeah, so shout out to both of those lovely sponsors here. Also, shout out to our camera crews and everyone that has been really with us the entire way. It's been a lot of fun. Obviously, a lot more stuff to come about, so we'll see what happens. I mean, it should be a fun one as you see Rockland coming back on. Rockland coming back out onto the ice. But can they come back in this game? That is the main question.
Yeah, definitely.
The thing is, your prediction is probably the most accurate.
Yeah.
We could see a 3-goal swing, and all of a sudden, the final could be your prediction.
Yeah.
It's going to be really interesting to see what happens here. I mean, we mentioned it before, but as you saw, like them coming out of the tunnel, I mean, James Levasseur has been the locker room guy for this team. I mean, he really has been the guy. He's the glue guy for this team, for lack of a better word.
Yeah, definitely.
How has your interactions been with James?
It's pretty nice, pretty good, I have to say.
Obviously, shout out to Timberlands again for sponsoring WRPS this hockey season, and I Buy Houses. Make sure you check both of those out after the game. Also, if you are on WRPS, make sure you subscribe to WRPS Rockland and turn on those notifications for everything happening as well. Obviously, you saw the talent show happening
Yeah,
in February.
definitely.
What's your talent? You have a special talent?
No.
No. Oh, come on. You got to have something.
I don't have anything.
But nevertheless, we'll remember Rockland will start on the penalty kill for 53 seconds.
The I by Holmes penalty kill.
By Holmes penalty kill. There you go. We get the I almost forgot about that. We love our lovely sponsors.
Yes, the man who created that forgot it.
Listen, man. And pass in front for Bishop Stang, looking for a possible shot opportunity, shot far side, but that's going to be saved. Ricky is trying to do his best to keep Rockland in this game. And Bishop Stang being a little conservative on this power play, looking for the right shot. Trying to get the puck in front. And, oh, had a chance there, but goes through a few Bishop Stang players. And Rockland will clear it. Three seconds to go here on the Rockland penalty. And coming back out. Cooper LaRucco back on offense. Looking to try and generate some. Rockland has a chance here. Looking for the pass in front, trying to get around the Bishop Stang defender. Can't do it for the moment. Bishop Stang will get it through. And all of a sudden, it's going to be a one-on-one. Trying to juke around the defender. Looking for a shot opportunity. Save made by Ricky. Rockland's back at full strength. And I know you said they're going to try and be a more defensive team, but I mean, we're seeing them be more aggressive, preventing just any scoring chances from Rockland from getting back in this game.
Yeah, definitely.
And pass there for Bishop Stang. Looking for a shot. Goes off the defender. Still falls on a Bishop Stang player's stick. And Ricky makes another fantastic save. So face off here in the Rockland zone. 13:38 and a miracle is needed here for the Rockland Dogs. 2-0, 13:38 to go. Trying to bring the puck up. David Kane looking for his own shot opportunity, but instead brings the puck all the way around. Trying to hit the other way. What a hit there! And looks like there will be a penalty. And oh, that is not a good sign. David Kane got absolutely leveled. So there will be a penalty on. There will be a penalty on Bishop Stang. David Kane's going to have to take a little time off. He's definitely feeling the effects of that hit. But as a result, Rockland will go on the power play yet again.
The Timberlanes power play.
Can they convert? Can they strike in a goal?
Or can they spare a goal? Yeah, that didn't work.
And in front. And shot there. And that's a save made by Trahan. Just trying to get a shot on net. Face off here, won by Bishop Stang originally, but Rockland trying to fight for it. Trying to go the other way. Bishop Stang will look to try and just get that puck out. And they do for the moment. Cooper LaRucco hits it to the far side. Bring the puck up, goes through a stick, and there will be no icing. And trying to get that puck out as Bishop Stang. Rockland with a possible shot opportunity. Save made by Trahan. We need to get a wellness check on Trahan, Tommy, because that man is unconscious in that right now. He has been absolutely outstanding. .112 left on the Timberlanes power play. Has a chance there. Cooper LaRucco going to try and just get a shot on net, but that goes just wide. And now go all the way to the far side. Rockland looking to reset here for this power play. Has a few bends to the other side. Just going to try and take it himself. Gets all the way in. Looking for the pass in front. Can't connect. And trying to swing it out. They can't. Cooper LaRucco looking for a shot opportunity. Save! Rebound! Scores! Danny Moran on the power play!
the goals, Moran. Oh, I should have said, let more goals, Moran. Man, I cannot come up with good quotes.
Yes, that's all right. But just like that, they finally capitalized on the power play. Bishop Stang back to even strength.
They're right back in it.
Definitely a chance for Bulldogs to try and bring that puck up.
And not to get a Bishop Stang fan watching this worried out there, the hardest game to win is a 2-1 game. Just saying. The
Bishop
statistics
Stang,
prove
chance
it.
here on the shot.
Oh
Rebound, chance in front. Good save made by Ricky. Chance here for Rockland. Blowing by the defender. A chance here. Scores! David Kane, the first line, is cooking up something nice. 2-0, and we're tied. David Kane just blew by the defender, and momentum has swung in Rockland's favor. And you can see Bishop Stang is stunned. They can't believe it. And we saw this before in the scrimmage game.
Yeah!
They score a lot of goals in a short amount of time. But what a way.
What is going on?
Bishop Stang on the ropes. That's what's going on.
This is nuts.
And pass deep. 2 goals for the first line. Bishop Stang looking to get 1 goal right back. Save made by Ricky. And trying to get that puck there.
No
Rockland
way.
trying to get that offensive opportunity. Bishop Stang looking for an opening. And it gets stolen by Rockland. Kupalaruko. Shot!
Oh my
that's
God.
Just wide. Trahan thanking his
Whoa.
lucky stars. And they keep it in for the moment. And in front, Bishop Stang looking for an opportunity. They can't. And in front, no penalty there. So Rockland will try and take the puck up. Trying to take it himself. Rockland, chance here for LaRuco. Oh, save made by Trahan. Trying to keep the puck in is Rockland. All of a sudden, 2-on-2 chance. But Bishop Stang can't convert, hits it to the corner. Joe Barry hitting that puck up. And that's going to be another nice save made by Ricky. And there will be a face-off in the defensive zone.
Oh, sorry.
There we go, face-off in the defensive zone. Rockland having all the momentum here in the third period. And in front, looking for a pass, can't get it off. Rockland will have a chance here. Rockland with a 3-on-2. Looking for a scoring opportunity. Driving towards the net, can't get a shot on goal. Cooper LaRuco back up to the point, looking for a shot. Goes wide. Bishop Stang looking a little discombobulated. And LaRuco trying to get his on, jeking left, right, and center. Bring that puck in. And trying to bring that puck up.
Yeah. And also, I do have to say, this is probably going to be a corny joke, but that must sting for Bishop Stang to lose that 2-goal lead.
Absolutely. It must sting to have to go against a goaltender like Ricky as well. Another fantastic save.
Yeah.
So faceoff will be in the Rockland defensive zone. And when we thought all hope was lost after the first period, Rockland has fought back, and now all of a sudden it's a tie game with 9:14 to go here in the third period. Looking for an opening. A little bit of a tie up there. Bishop Stang with a shot. Save made by Ricky. Tie up on the faceoff. Bishop Stang was able to get that shot off, but another fantastic save. Trying to bring the puck up. Goes up and over the net. And shot here for Bishop Stang. Save made by Ricky. Plucked that puck right out of thin air. Face off again in the Rockland defensive zone. Bishop Stang showing some life. Can they answer back after 2 straight unanswered goals? And all of a sudden, it's a 2-on-2 chance going the other way for Rockland. They get it into the corner. Scrum trying to battle for the puck. Trying to keep that puck in the offensive zone. Close, but no cigar. Rockland will just get right back out in the initial zone. And a pass up front. Looking for the pass, and they get it off. Rockland with a shot opportunity, and that goes wide. And they will get a little bit of a line change and get LaRucco the puck. Shot, and that's a save made by Trahan. Face-off will be in the Bishop Stang defensive zone. LaRucco in to take the face-off. Across from Andrew Lally. Bishop Stang looking to get an offensive opportunity. In front, trying to generate something, can't. In front of the net.
Let's see what they can do here.
And trying to get that pass off. They can. Another shot. A chance in front. And that will be a no goal. Bishop Stang clearly frustrated.
It was like an inch.
Clearly frustrated, but luckily.
It looked like they were playing baseball because they were trying to whack it down.
They did everything they can to try and get that puck in, but.
Now my question is, why is it down in the Bishop Stang zone?
Who knows and who cares?
True dat.
Bringing that puck up. Lucro wins the face-off initially, but Bishop Stang gets control of it. 2-on-2 the other way. Bishop Stang looking for an opportunity. In front, and that goes just wide. Cooper LaRucco. Trying to bring the puck up himself. And Bishop Stang will win it for the moment. They'll go into the Bishop Stang bench, so there will be a face-off in the neutral zone. A little phone line change here. Cam McGuire, Dean Alex, and Jaden McQueen out there for Rockland. Behind them, James Lavassier and Joe Barry. It's actually Jack Blond out there with James Lavassier, so they're going to get a little bit of a line switch up. And shot in front for Bishop Stang. Good defensive poke check there. And trying to get the puck up, and has a chance to be icing if they can get to the puck first, and they will say Bishop Stang got to it first, so it will be icing going the other way. Another chance to thank our lovely sponsors, Timberlane Bowling Lanes, and what's the other one?
I Buy Homes.
How about that? Shout out to both of our sponsors for sponsoring WRPS Rockland here for the RHS hockey season. Defensive zone face-off. One initially by Bishop Stang, but a little bit of a scrum there. Both these teams trying to get the game-breaking goal to give them the lead. Rockland trying to get an opportunity themselves, trying to push it in. Chance here, looking for the pass. They get it off. Rockland shoots, and that's going to be a good save made by Trahan. Going the other way. Rockland will reset with the puck in the defensive zone. Bishop Stang there.
That's what I said. Oh.
In front, and that's going to be a shot, but an easy save there from Ricky. Again, Cooper LaRucco flex that puck, trying to get the puck out, and they do. Rockland trying to get an opposite opportunity, but that was going to be easily offside. So we'll get a stoppage in play, and the faceoff will be in the neutral zone. Face-off right in the face-off circle. So Rockland going to try and get puck in the defensive zone. Bishop Stang takes control of it, so chance here at an opportunity. In front, Bishop Stang Top of the key, shoots, and that goes off of the Rockland Bulldog. Looking for a shot again in front. No good. Rockland trying to go back on offense. And the puck goes all the way to the defensive zone of Bishop Stang. Looking for an opening is Rockland. Looking for a pass in front. Possible opportunity, but all of a sudden Bishop Stang fighting to try and get to the puck. Defense hits it out at the last possible second. And chance here, and that's a good save made by Ricky. And chance here. Rockland on offense. Trying to get a shot opportunity. Gets tied up. Good defense there. Cooper LaRucco trying to hit the puck in deep, but gets it behind the net. Rockland with a chance here. Cooper LaRucco looking to try and get it out to the defensive player, but could not. Gets absolutely destroyed in the corner. Rockland will reset in the neutral zone. And loses the puck as Rockland almost could have been costly. Luckily, does not play a factor. Bishop Stang trying to get a hit off there. Bishop Stang trying to juke the defender. Rockland trying to get the puck out of their defensive zone. Goes on to the stick of a Bishop Stang defender. Instead, Rockland has a chance here. 3-on-2. Looking for a shot. It's just wide. And another shot in front. Trahan makes the save. Bishop Stang getting overtly aggressive. 4:30 to go here in the third period. Bishop Stang, another opportunity on offense. Shoots and no good there. Had a shot, but it was poke checked by the defender. And Bishop Stang gets back there first. Rockland looking for the pass, misses it. Bishop Stang, the defender falls down, so all of a sudden Rockland has a chance there if they could get to the puck, but could not. Bishop Stang will look to reset. Trying to bring the puck forward. And just brings it out. Bishop Stang looking to frustrate Rockland on the reset. Line change out there. And shot there. Wide. And looking for a deep pass. Bishop Stang has to reset.
Time's ticking.
3:27 to go. And trying to bring it up. The Bulldogs looking for a shot. Cooper goes. Save made by Trahan.
Let's go, Old Time!
This is starting to be like a Kesha song here. Tick-tock, time's of the essence. And how about this? Face-off play. In front, and he could not connect. Backhander gets poke-checked away. Rockland, fantastic face-off play. Cooper LaRucco with a shot in front. And finally, they get on it. A great face-off play there from Cooper LaRucco, but could not connect on it. Defensive poke check at the last possible second defended that.
Let's go, Rockland! You can do it! Keep your heads up, guys!
3:02 left here in the third. Rockland takes possession. Looking for an opening. It's a scrum in the corner with Bishop Stang. Still a battle in the corner. Who wants the puck? It looks like Rockland does. Shot, and that's going to be a function wide. What a hit there!
Okay, I thought that should have been a penalty.
And hit there. They'll just throw it deep, but it's going to be an offside warning, so they're going to have to reset. And chance here for Rockland to possibly get a chance. No. Gets taken away by Bishop Stang. Bishop Stang will just hit it deep into the zone.
Yeah, it's been a tight game so far. That's a little bit of a dirty hit.
Trying to hit it up. A little bit of miscommunication there from Rockland. They have to go right back into their zone. Trying to bring the puck up. Bishop Stang in front, looking for a shot. Gets poke checked at the last possible second.
Yeah, I think Rockland needs to get some going.
And has a chance there. A fantastic deke. Looking for an opportunity. Cooper LaRucco trying to get a shot off. Defensive poke check there.
You got to get the numbers back.
And good stop there from Blondie.
Up.
And just gets thrown over the glass. So they'll have a reset in the
It
face-off.
kept on going up and up and up.
Yeah!
So now we have a timeout for Rockland.
Timeout.
So Bulldogs will have a timeout. Puck will be in the defensive zone. We'll go back to us for a second. I mean, what a rally back for the Bulldogs, nonetheless.
Yeah, definitely.
Win or loss. I mean, it's been a fantastic game.
Rally.
I mean, what do you think? What do you think in this situation? What do you think the Bulldogs are trying to do?
I think they're just trying to set up plays down in the zone so to see what they can do.
We'll see what happens here. Obviously, we had 2 straight goals, one by Danny Moran and one by David Kane. So.
Yeah, but Justin, I disagree. Do you agree with the timeout call? Because I wonder that.
I think you could kind of see that Rockland was getting a little tired.
Yeah.
They're getting a little gas, so I don't hate the call.
Yeah.
I think saving it.
I'm okay with the call.
I'm okay with the call, especially you look at 1:41 left in the period. This is a very, very tight game.
Yeah.
Rockland's fought all the way back, and Bishop Stang is free falling right now. You cannot let them get confidence at the end of the game. That's the last thing you need.
I think what they tried to do is that they were trying to make sure that they have a game plan going forward, and just so you can get it going.
So we'll see what happens here. Timeout has ended. One thing the coach for the Bulldogs said before was that they progressed a lot in the offseason. Can they show it here with 1:41 to go?
And then I do have to say, I thought the Quentin Hughes trade to the Wild yesterday was nuts. I also thought he would go to the Devils if he was ever going to get traded.
And Rockland wins the faceoff initially. Bishop Stang tried to keep it in there, but that will be offsides. And it will be labeled as offside, so they'll go right back out to the neutral zone. .133 to go now.
Speaking of which, Justin, do you think it would be weird if they had the ability to trade players from different teams? Like Bishop Stang trades a player to Rockland.
Imagine.
That's weird. Yeah. All right, let's see what happens there.
And good defensive poke check there, nearly picked off. But Bishop Stang gets control of it. A lot of pressure there. Bishop Stang can't get to involve it. Rockland looking to get possession. Give it to Rucco. Locks the poke check for the moment, has a chance.
Oh, that reminds me back so much of Pat McGurk.
Keep the puck in the offensive zone for a moment, but all of a sudden it will be icing. So 58 seconds to go. Game tied 2 apiece. Face off in the Bishop Stang zone.
Let's see what happens here.
Looking for that was Cooper LaRucco, but could not connect. Into the far side. Rockland trying to keep it in that offensive side. And they can't for the moment. Bishop Stang has a chance. In front, looking for the pass opportunity. Loses it, gets a shot back. Save made by Ricky. Ricky has done everything in his power to keep the Bulldogs in this game. .1 to go. Face off in the Rockland defensive zone. Trying to bring the puck up. It's won by Bishop Stang. Looking for an opportunity. Crouching, let's go Bulldogs. Shot in front, good save made by Ricky. Rebound, save made by Ricky. Rockland with probably one more chance. 23 seconds to go. And who else? David Kane, puck on his stick. Looking to try and generate offense. Bishop Stang wins it right back. Now they have one more chance. Chance here for Sanders. Sanders is trying to take it himself. Loses the puck. 3 seconds to go. Looking to try and get a shot off. And that will go. We're going to need some extra hockey. As if this game wasn't late enough with the delay. So we will go to a quick overtime period. I do not believe they will bring the Zamboni out, so we'll just be here to talk about the game. I mean, hey, Rockland fought back. They got a point in this game, and I mean, that's all that matters. It was a fantastic result.
Yeah, no matter what happens.
I mean, who do you now that we have your prediction's gonna be the right answer. Yeah. It's gonna be the right answer either way. Now, hopefully, it's the Rockland way. It's not the way it's actual. But I mean, who do you think is gonna be the hero for this game?
I think the hero is gonna be Cooper LaRocco here. I think he is a good player and a good job doing what he's doing.
So we have an overtime here. Only 25 seconds to go.
Yep, that's left on the
Why
break.
did you not have it on?
My ear hurts. Okay.
that is fair. But again, shout out to all of our WRPS crew. Always wonderful to have them on.
I'm going to basically describe this as best as I can. So it's a 5-minute overtime period. 5 on 5. Never 5 on 5. Yeah, there's nothing much to explain. If after 5 minutes there is no score, it's over. So let's see what happens here.
So correction, it's actually correction's gonna be 4 on 4.
Oh, 4 on 4.
So a little more fast-paced hockey. Who will be the overtime hero? Bishop Stang wins it initially.
Let's see what they can do here.
Try and get the passes off and just tries to go deep. Try to take a shot, actually. Ricky will make the save. Very interesting shot there, but
It's not on headset with us. Tell him this later.
and Rockland wins the faceoff for the moment. Trying to take control of the puck. Passes it to the far side. Trying to get it over to Cooper LaRocco. Chance here for LaRocco. Shoots! Oh, and what a save made by Trahan! Unbelievable! The right side of the net was open, and the LaRocco gets robbed.
Yeah.
Call the Rockland police. I mean, he got absolutely robbed. Another chance here for Rockland in front, but Bishop Stang wins the faceoff.
Yeah, let's see what they can try to do here.
Loses the puck for the moment, but the defense gets back there in time. Looking for a shot opportunity, and that goes wide. And another shot in front. Doesn't go anywhere close. Bishop Stang looking for a shot. Saved by Ricky. Really good with getting those pucks straight out of the air. So Jaden McQueen will be out there with Dean Alex. And it's going to be Maher and Blonde. And Bishop Stang wins the faceoff. Looking for an opportunity. 4 minutes and 5 seconds to go here in overtime. Shot gets saved made by Ricky, no rebound. Rockland loses the puck for the moment, trying to fight for it. Now there's going to be a chance here in front for Bishop Stang. Could not connect. Bishop Stang in front again. Defenders falling down left, right, and center. Looking in front. Rockland looking to try and get that puck off. He can't. Bishop Stang wins it right back. And it'll go back into the Rockland zone, and Bishop Stang will reset. And looking for that pass in front. It's saved. Rockland with a chance here on offense. Looking for that opportunity. Passes it back. Shoots and get it. Defensive poke check. Dean Alex was looking for a penalty there of a possible tripping, but did not get it. And going to be a pass here. Rockland looking to get an offensive opportunity. Jukes around one of the defender. Trying to get a pass in front, but just off target. Now it's a 2-on-2 in favor of Bishop Stang. Bishop Stang. Let me get a shot off. Good save made by Ricky. Going the other way is Rockland. Cooper LaRucco. Looking for a shot. Save made by Trey Hand. I mean, what else can LaRucco do?
Yeah, definitely.
What else? Chance here for Bishop Stang.
Let's see what happens here. It's a 1-on, 2-on-2.
And Chance
He
in front.
splits.
Chance here.
Oh!
Scores! Bishop Stang wins it in overtime. And a valiant comeback from the Bulldogs is just short, as your final will be Bishop Stang 3, Bulldogs 2. The goal was scored by Caden Kosbowski. And that will do it. Rockland starts off the season with an overtime loss. Valiant effort from the Bulldogs, though. It was definitely a close fight. Definitely threw everything they can, especially in the second and third period.
Got it. All righty. So I have a couple things to shout out here. So, the 30 Annual Rockland Talent Show.
It's on February 11th in 2026.
February 11th, 2026. A
So
raffle
check out
for an
that.
iPad and AirPods.
How about that?
Yeah. And also,
While we have a moment, make sure you guys shout out I Buy Houses and Timberland Bowling Lanes again for sponsoring WRPS. So definitely a good shout out there. Obviously, we have WRPS and music for Sox tickets going into next season. So definitely check out that. So, yeah, I mean, we'll just take a quick overlook of the game so far. And, I mean, overall, very good game from the Bulldogs. And that first period really was the difference maker. Because if they were locked in from the start, we mentioned first game jitters, they were clearly not there. But then you scored 2 goals in 45 seconds. I mean, you had a chance, and then once overtime happens, anything can happen.
yeah,
So,
definitely.
What do you expect from the Bulldogs going into their Wednesday match against Norwell?
They just got to play better. They just got to play better. You know, it's just crunch time. If you're in crunch time, you just have to be handle it better. And it's just a tough way to lose.
With that being said, my name is Justin Bowman, here with Tommy Welch, the Statosaurus Rex. And, we have a little bit of stats?
Yeah, you forgot to do stats.
Okay.
All right. So, final for the game, Bishop Stang going out with 48 shots.
Wow.
To Rockland's 24. That is impressive.
45 saves for Ricky.
Which is impeccable.
Wow. They really, I mean, Rockland's going to have to do better on the defensive end.
Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely. But, I mean, that should be it. That for all of us here. My name's Justin Bowman, here with Tommy Welch, the Statosaurus Rex. And we will get a quick word from our sponsors, but we will see you guys next Saturday for the next interaction of WRPS Rockland Bulldogs Hockey Network.
This is James Avasa, and you're watching Dogs Hockey on WRPS.
Great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start? Here, in the classroom.
On the diamond.
In the pool.
On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Be great.
For WRPS, I did the spring musical and the fall play, doing the tech booth and sound. I also helped film some of the graduations, and I also was a football commentator for the 2024 football season.
I heard about it from my friend Nicole. She was doing stuff with the drama productions, and so I wanted to do that too. And so I would do the spotlight with her, and she would do the soundboard.
I had a radio show here for 4 years. I've done numerous video promos. I've done the Arts Fest. I've hosted multiple events. And for the last year, I've actually been an intern here.
WRPS really showed me what the video production side of things is like, and really opened my eyes to how much work goes into it and how much people and effort and time it really takes to make a high quality video.
I learned how to work with a group of people because we all had to work together.
I've learned how to do a radio show, how to prep for stuff in terms of the radio show, in terms of the promo, for hosting shows like the talent show and Mr. Rockland, and basically everything else you can think of.
Being a part of WRPS, I learned that learn how to communicate within a team during a hectic environment, especially during Tech Week. I also learned how to use all the equipment like video and camera. Also learned how to act on camera when I was commentating for the football team.
After high school, I'm going to be attending WPI to major in civil engineering.
I'm going to Brigham Young University, and I'm studying psychology.
I plan on attending Massasoit Community College to major in media arts.
I am planning to go to Suffolk University, and I'll be commuting to college to study international relations and potentially minor in forensic science.
I hope to use the funds to go towards the books and school supplies that I'm going to need in college.
I plan on using the funds for college books and other necessities for college.
I'm planning to use the money to pay for my books and transportation as I'm commuting to college this year.
I would put the money towards my tuition.
Thank you to our sponsors.